Listening section. In an actual test, you will answer 35 to 45 questions to demonstrate how well you understand spoken English. There are 3 types of tasks. You will not be able to return to previous questions.
How do I sign up for the language club?
Where did you buy that textbook?
Do you want to grab lunch after class?
Who's your academic advisor?
How do I submit this online form?
Did you watch the basketball game last night?
Can you believe the library was so noisy today?
Do you know when the computer lab closes?
Listen to a conversation.
Any idea why the printer isn't working?
Pretty sure it's running on empty. I didn't see any paper left in the tray.
Oh, that explains it. I'll grab some from the supply room.
Thanks, I need to print this essay before class, and I don't want to be late.
No worries, I'll be back in a minute. Fingers crossed it starts working again.
Listen to a conversation.
Did you see my umbrella anywhere? I could have sworn I had it this morning.
No, I haven't seen it, but you might have left it in the lecture hall.
Oh, that rings a bell. I remember putting it under my seat. I'll check after class.
Hopefully no one walked off with it. It's raining hard today.
Tell me about it. Without an umbrella, I'll be soaked.
Listen to an announcement on the campus radio. This Friday, the Career Services Office will host its annual job fair in the main gym from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Over 50 companies will be present, offering internships and full-time positions. Students of all majors are encouraged to attend and bring copies of their resumes. Listen to part of a geology class.
Earthquakes occur when stress builds up along fault lines in the Earth's crust, eventually releasing energy in the form of seismic waves. These waves travel through the ground, shaking the surface. The Richter scale, once commonly used to measure earthquake magnitude, has largely been replaced by the moment magnitude scale, which provides a more accurate assessment of energy released. Interestingly, most earthquakes are small and go unnoticed, but large ones can reshape landscapes and cause immense damage. Aftershocks, which are smaller quakes following the main event, can continue for days or even months. They're caused by the crust adjusting to new positions after the initial rupture. While predicting the exact time and place of an earthquake remains impossible, scientists study seismic activity to identify regions at higher risk, helping communities prepare and reduce potential harm. While we can't predict exactly when earthquakes will strike, understanding where they are most likely to occur is crucial. That's why researchers now focus not only on past seismic activity, but also on how population density and infrastructure affect the overall impact of earthquakes.
Module 2.
When do we register for spring classes?
Have you finished reading the assignment?
Where should we meet for the group project?
Could you explain this word to me?
Is the sports centre open on Sundays?
Did you like the guest speaker's talk?
What time is the lab session tomorrow?
Can you recommend a good place to study?
Listen to a conversation.
Do you have your bus pass ready?
Oh no, looks like I left it in my other bag. Talk about careless.
You can pay cash this time, but this is a one-time exception.
Fair enough. I don't want to push my luck.
Listen to an announcement in a lecture hall.
Students, before we start, I want to let you know that next Wednesday's lecture will be moved from this hall to the Science Building, room 305, to accommodate a larger audience. Please make sure to arrive on time, as seating will be limited.
Listen to part of a psychology class.
Cognitive biases are systematic patterns of thinking that deviate from rational judgment. One of the most common is confirmation bias, the tendency to search for or interpret information in ways that support our existing beliefs. For example, if someone believes that left-handed people are more creative, they may pay more attention to successful left-handed artists while ignoring right-handed ones. Another bias is anchoring, where individuals rely too heavily on the first piece of information they receive. If you're told that a product originally cost $500, but is now on sale for $300, you may think it's a bargain, even if it's not actually worth that much. These biases affect everyday decisions, from shopping to voting, often without us realizing it. Understanding them is a first step toward making more rational choices.
Can you save me a seat in the lecture hall?
Do you know where the Student Health Center is?
I'm worried I won't finish the assignment on time.
Are you coming to the orientation tour tomorrow?
Excuse me, does this bus go to the stadium?
Could you lend me your calculator?
I didn't see you at the club meeting yesterday.
Did you hear about the cancelled concert?
Did you buy the tickets for tonight's movie?
Not yet, I wanted to run it by you first. I wasn't sure which showtime you had in mind.
Let's go to the earlier one. That way we won't be dragging our feet tomorrow morning.
Sounds good. I'll grab them online right now. Have you made any progress on the group project yet?
Just a bit, but I'm still waiting to hear back from the others. They've been radio silent all week.
Same here. I've messaged them twice, but no one's replied.
Maybe we should just split up the work ourselves and let them know what part they've got.
Yeah, that might be the only way to get the ball rolling.
Before we dive into today's lecture, I'd like to take a moment to recognize our university's debate team. They took first place at the regional championship last weekend, quite an impressive achievement. Their dedication and teamwork really paid off, and they've made us proud. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause.
Social norms are the unwritten rules that guide behavior in society. For example, in many cultures, shaking hands is a way to greet someone, while in others, bowing is the norm. These expectations influence how people act without being explicitly taught. When norms are broken, the result can be disapproval, embarrassment, or even punishment. It's also important to note that norms change over time. For instance, smoking in public was once common, but now it's restricted in many countries. What's polite in one culture might be seen as rude in another. By studying norms, sociologists can better understand how societies maintain order and how cultural differences shape behavior.
Do you know how to print from these computers?
Could you explain this math problem to me?
Are we supposed to register online or in person?
What did you think of the professor's lecture?
Did you remember to submit the form?
How do you usually get to campus?
The cafeteria was packed today.
Would you mind if I borrow your notes?
Did you manage to book a table for dinner?
I tried, but they were packed solid, no tables left.
Oh. So, what now? Should we look for another spot?
Yeah, there's a new place around the corner. I'll give them a ring and see if they've got room.
Attention everyone, a quick notice about an upcoming change. Starting next Monday, the cafeteria will move to a completely cash-free payment system. From that date onward, only student ID cards and bank cards will be accepted. Please make sure your accounts are active to avoid any inconvenience at the checkout. Thanks for your understanding.
Today we'll explore mutualism, a type of symbiotic relationship in which both species benefit. One classic example involves bees and flowering plants. Bees collect nectar for food and, in doing so, transfer pollen from one flower to another, enabling plant reproduction. Another example is the clownfish and the sea anemone. The clownfish finds shelter among the anemone's tentacles, which protects it from predators. In return, the anemone benefits because the fish removes debris and sometimes attracts prey. Mutualism highlights how deeply species depend on one another, showing that survival often relies on cooperation, not just competition. This perspective changes how we view evolution, not only as a struggle for existence, but also as a network of partnerships.